Hi, I'm going to work through these maths design and technology questions. Now, they're the same questions as the first version, so for this video I'm going to do them very quickly. If you need more details, I have done a more detailed description in the first video, so watch that if you don't understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, so 390, I need 0.6% of 390. 0.6% of 390, that's 2.34, so I do 390 add 2.34 and 390 subtract 2.34. Obviously the first one is 392.34 and it's millimetres, and 390 minus that answer is 387.66 millimetres. So even though I'm using the calculator, show what calculations I'm doing. Okay, my alkaline batteries, 3 changes, so 3 lots of 299. 10 battery changes, it's 20 lots of 299. 3 times 299 is £8.97. And change my 3 for 20, £59.80. 3 recharges, well it's 2 pence for each recharge, so it's £19 plus 3 lots of 0.2, well that's £19.06. And after 20 recharges it's £19 plus 20 lots of, oh, didn't actually write 2 did I? 20 lots of 0.02, or 20 lots of 2p is 60p, so that's £19.60. Solar to other is 1 to 7, so there's 8 parts altogether, so I do 79.8 divided by 8. That tells me what one part is. 9.975, and since solar is one part, I don't need to do anything else. If solar were 2 parts, I'd do that times 2, etc, etc. The pie chart, remember I don't have a protractor, but I will do, and I'll do another video to show that. I need to work out, I need to know how many people altogether. 45 plus 112 plus 23, oh handily, that's 180. Now we'll go the long way round just in case they don't add up to a nice number, but I can just say, since there's 360 degrees altogether and 180 people, you double the people to get the angle. So I'm expecting 90, 224, 46. Let's see. 45 out of 180, 45 people out of 180 people, and I want that fraction of 360 degrees. 45 out of 180 times 360, 90 degrees, good. Well actually I don't really need a calculator, but I would use a calculator to accurately measure my 90 degrees, but of course it would look like that, wouldn't it? Yellow, 112 people out of 180, and I want that as a fraction of 360 degrees. 112 over 180 times 360, 224. And blue, 23 out of 180 times 360. Remember I'm expecting to get 46. 23 out of 180 times 360. Oh, who would have thought 46. And we'll just check that they add up. Makes sense. 90 plus 224 plus 46. I need it to be 360, and it is good. So they're correct. Now I could eyeball 46 because I know that 45 is half of 90. So it's got to be a tiny bit more than 45, but do not do this in an exam. Use a protractor, use a ruler. 46, that's blue. Of course the rest then will be yellow. But as I say, do not just eyeball it. Use a protractor and a ruler, and I will follow up with a protractor video. Triangle, half, times base times height. I should actually write out half times base times height. Half of 10 is 5, 5 times 14. I can use my calculator, but I don't need to. And for a rectangle, it's just base times height, there's no half, so area is 15 times 10, so that's 150 centimetres squared. Okay, my piece of material is 1095 centimetres squared. I'm going to cut out my triangles, cut out my rectangles, work out how much wastage there is. So I'm going to do 1095, take away 5 lots of 70, that's 5 triangles, and also take away 5 lots of, 4 rectangles, 4 lots of 150. That's going to tell me what the wastage is. Take away 5 times 70, take away 4 times 150, that's 145. And it wants the percentage out of the original amount, so I'll do 145 out of 1095. That will get me to the proportion. To turn it into a percentage, you just times by 100, because it's out of 100%. So 145 over 1095 times 100. And remember, you don't need to use a fraction, you could just write divide. And I'll give it to 2 decimal places, 2, 4%, and I'll state that I've given it to 2 decimal places. Volume of a cuboid, height times width times depth, all 3 multiplied together. The other way of thinking of it, remember, is the area of one end times the length, so 20 times 30 times by the length. 20 times 30 times 30 is 18,000 centimetres cubed, because it's volume. The volume of my cylinder will be the area of one end, so it's going to be pi r squared times by 15. It's always the area of one end times by the length, area of one end times by the length. So pi times by 5 squared times by 15. We'll go for 10, 2 decimal places, 1178.10 centimetres cubed to 2 dp. And then the size of the cylinder as a percentage of the size of the volume. It means the volume of the cylinder and the volume of the cuboid. 1178.10 out of 18,000. Remember, it's percentage, so that's times 100. So that's really a very similar question to the wastage question. 1178.10 divided by 18,000 and then times that answer by 100. 6.545. We'll do 2 decimal places again, so 6.55% to 2 dp. Okay, that's sheet 2 done. See you for the next one.